Well, Friday Night Football returns to TD Place tomorrow night with the Redblacks hosting the BC Lions.
Close, Brown, little pump, soft toss to the end zone, touchdown! Geno Lewis again has his second.
Nice sunshine there, and receiver Geno Lewis with one of two, I believe, TD catches in that game against Toronto, making a mark in his first season here in Ottawa, and eighth CFL season overall. Geno joins us now in studio. Welcome.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for having me.
A real pleasure to meet you. Of course, a lot of people knew about you before you arrived here, but it's been a little bit tough here in Ottawa, obviously. So you go into tomorrow night's game against BC in a position to really need to win and really be fighting to keep some optimism alive around this season. How confident are you about tomorrow night?
Listen, at the end of the day, when it comes to this game of football, you got to keep grinding and you got to keep going. The best thing that we know that's ahead of us is that we still have an opportunity and we still have a chance to get in the playoffs. So until, that thought is we can't make it and we don't have a chance, we're going to grind. We're going to go all the way as much as we can, and we're going to do it for the fans and do it for the people.
And as a CFL veteran, you really know that. It's a unique league in that way, and certainly never over until it's over, both in games and in the season.
Exactly. And, when September hits, this is when the cream of the crop starts to rise in the CFL. So, we got to, have a sense of urgency and really just go out there and play our game.
We'll talk about the cream of the crop right here. When you arrived, we were all talking about a touchdown streak that you were trying to keep alive. You'd had some really great success in Edmonton, even though a bit of an unfortunate sort of departure there. But as I mentioned before, on track for another 1,000-yard season, would be the fourth. How are you feeling about your own game right now?
I'm doing everything that I possibly can to help this team win. Everywhere I've been, that's what I always try to do. I know what I'm capable of, and I just go out there and play for my teammates and, play for my family and play for the name on my back. And like I said, I'm going to go out there, give everything I got for the fans, go out there and get this 1,000 yards and try to get as many touchdowns as I can. But just winning is the main goal, and that's the main thing we're trying to do.
It's tough, obviously, a team game. You need the O-line to be doing their job. You need the quarterback to be doing their job, and unfortunately some injuries in that situation. But maybe the wind won't affect Dustin Crum too much tomorrow night. You were asking about the weather. What's the forecast? Because it's such a fun place to go see a game, but Ottawa crowds can be fickle sometimes. Weather can impact that. But tomorrow night there's going to be a drone show at halftime. It's a blackout in the crowd. How have you enjoyed playing in Ottawa, and how much does it mean to look up and see a pretty good full stands?
Well, I always appreciated, Ottawa and the fans and just how it's all set up. I really feel like, tomorrow is going to be a great atmosphere. The blackout, everybody please come out, have your best black attire. And it's going to be exciting. We want to make a show for the fans. We want to get people excited, get the kids, and go out there and put on a show for everybody.
And just quickly, one of the things you were excited about coming to Ottawa is that you'd be closer to your mom, who was just getting a passport apparently, and you just came off the bye week. You got some time with your mother.
Yeah, so actually for the bye week, my mom, she had a week off of work. So I flew her up for the first time to Canada. She used her passport for the first time, showed her around Ottawa. We had a great time, took her to Big Al's, super center for pets and stuff like that, seen the fish. So we had a really good time.
I heard you love a pet store in Ottawa. Yeah, that's a thing.
Big Al. Shout out Big Al's.
Okay, excellent. Best of luck tomorrow night. Thanks so much for coming in to talk.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.